Welcome to the episode of Locked In. This video is going to be going over part 3 of my fixed gear single speed bike build. So let's get into it. This episode we're going to be covering my crank set. Now, my 3 criteria I wanted to have for this was something that was relatively lightweight, obviously polished silver to match the wheel set I mentioned in my previous video, and something with an outboard style bottom bracket since I didn't want a square tapered bottom bracket, so I ended up going with an Aventon Fairfax crank set. It pretty much ticked all the boxes as far as price, weight, outboard bearings, and they come in a polished color. So I ended up going with a 170mm crank set with a 46 tooth chainring. And there's 2 reasons why. One, I'm primarily going to be probably running this bike freewheel. Now I know all the fixed gear purists are going to be like, oh my god, why do you do that? But hear me out. This is going to be my city errand bike, maybe some slight training on the river trail kind of stuff. And the longer crank length I prefer because of how I am and my leg length and all that kind of stuff. And I wanted a 46 tooth chainring because it's primarily going to be ridden in the city. Now, the awesome benefit to this crank set, it still uses a 144 BCD track chainring. So it's definitely something that I can easily get something beefier and upgrade later down the line if I want a bigger chainring. They do offer it stock with a 48 as well, and also offer it in 165 and in black. So we'll see how this bottom bracket goes. I definitely already modified it in a sense of, I think a SRAM GXP bottom bracket will actually work with this crank set, even though it doesn't exclusively say that on their website. I had a leftover ceramic bottom bracket for a SRAM GXP spindle that I had off my GT bike, and it seems like it fits fine. It's a little bit lighter in the stock unit. Obviously with ceramic bearings, it's gonna be a little smoother. So I'll find out, and if I can recommend you guys to upgrade from the stock bottom bracket later in the line if I don't have any issues or prematurely wear out that bottom bracket or bearings. Now, the only thing I'm not really a super big fan of is kind of the look where the chainring meets the crank arms. It's a little funky in my opinion. So you guys have any questions or want to see a really more in-depth review once I put some miles on this crank set, please make sure to comment below. So thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram links are all in the video description below. And thanks for watching another episode of Locked In.